Hello my precious jewels, welcome and welcome back to my channel. It's Julie, and if you like makeup tutorials, makeup hauls, makeup reviews, first impressions and all things beauty, then you come to the right channel. In today's video, I'm doing a full face of Milani. I'm testing out today whether Milani can stand up to luxury makeup. Can I get a beautiful glam luxury makeup look using this affordable makeup? Milani is like one of the more prestige brands of drugstore makeup. So today we're going to test it out. So I have a bunch of old Milani stuff, new Milani stuff. Of course you guys know I have the new Milani bronzers. I have some of the new Milani blushes. I also have the Milani Conceal and Perfect Primer, the Milani Make It Last Original setting spray, as well as the matte setting spray. I have the Milani Conceal and Perfect Blur On Stick foundation. So this is the foundation that we're going to be using today. I have Milani's concealers. They don't have a new formula. I have their powders. I have their cream bronzer, their cream blushes, and I have some of their eyeshadows, which the last time I did a Milani video, I couldn't find the eyeshadows. I was like, I know I have them. So anyway, I have two palettes, the Gilded Pastels and the Gilded Most Loved Mattes. So we're going to use both of these, I think. And I also have my favorites, which is the Milani Face Palette. Hopefully this is something that you guys are interested in seeing and you love a, not who did it better, but like, is this drugstore makeup luxury beauty worthy? Does that make sense? Like, I want to see if I can get a glam that when you look at my makeup, you're not saying, oh, that's a full face of drugstore. You're saying, that makeup is gorgeous. So that's what we're doing today. So let's get started, guys. Of course, I have a shirt on. You can see it, the sleeves. I ordered these off of Amazon. I just wanted something a little bit different to film in. So I feel like in this economy, why pay $50 for a foundation when we can get one for like $20? Gone are the days of like a real $10 foundation, but a quality drugstore foundation. I think this foundation retails for like between $17 and $19. So let me show you what Milani products can actually do. And yeah, let's do that. So I have my eye base on and moisturizer. We're gonna put a primer on, but I'm gonna do primer after I finish my eyes. I'm excited to use these Milani eyeshadows because I've never used any of their eyeshadows before. Like, I purchased them, but I couldn't find them. I didn't know what I did with them. We're gonna start with this Milani matte eyeshadow palette. I love the shades. I think they're really nice for this time of year. It comes with this little plastic flap on it. I'm gonna take it off for right now, and I'll put it back on when I'm done with the palette. But I never tried any of these shadows before. I don't know how they work. So maybe we could swatch just a few of them just to get an idea of the formula. This is the first one. Not So Vanilla. Then we have Bust a Mauve. It looks like they're pretty creamy. I don't know how pigmented they are. I hope they're not ashy looking, but it's possible. This is pretty. Oh, that's gorgeous. I'm always excited to play in new makeup. Today is not any different because this is new to me. It may not be new to some of you guys, but it's new to me. And this palette is still available, both of them. We're gonna go into this shadow right here, which is called Salty Caramel. We're gonna put this all over the lid. A nice warm tone, really pretty. Oh yeah, that's actually pretty gorgeous. The shadows are not super pigmented, but they are nicely pigmented. That is actually gorgeous. Look at that. I know I've been doing a lot of warm tone looks, but these neutral eye looks are what everybody is wearing. I love color. I love color. I'm gonna do a colorful makeup look very soon, but this is actually really pretty. This looks very similar. Wow, that is nice. Look at how beautiful that is on the eye. That brush was Morphe M441. I'm gonna take this Jaclyn Hill JH34 brush, and I'm gonna go into this shade right here, my Daily Latte. And I just want to put it here. It's like an orangey kind of matte neutral, but I want something that is going to take away that eyeshadow base and look like it's supposed to be part of the eye look. So we're going to use this shade to make everything pop. That's a gorgeous shade. I'm just going to blend it in with this brush. That's nice. I like this orange. I want to put this orange all over the lid. This Sienna Sunset. I don't know. I just like it. Let's put it here and see what it does. That's pretty. Very pretty. Look at that. Oh, that's gorgeous. The shadows are like a little powdery. It's to be expected from a drugstore formula, but they are nicely pigmented. Like, I'm loving pigment in this shadow. That is gorgeous. Hopefully the pigments will last on my lid because I have hooded lids and I would like the shade to still be there when I open my eyes. That's why I always take it up like a little bit higher so that you can see that it is there. That is gorgeous. I like those colors. I like that orangey shade. It's gorgeous. This is so good. Okay, so that was this color right here. And that brush was the MAC 222. I'm gonna take this shade right here. Don't Raise Your Voice. This one. And it's like a burgundy kind of color. It's the E25 from Sigma. And I want to just put it here. That is so gorgeous. That is pretty. We're still doing winter, fall makeup, guys. It's not yet spring. We're still in January. When we get into February, mid, like after Valentine's Day, then we'll change up our color palette and brighten things up. But this is gorgeous. That is so pretty. I love that. I'm just gonna flick this out a little bit. I like that. I'm just gonna go in with this orange shade again. Just tap it on the lid. Just whatever's on the brush already. That's so pretty. I really like that. Let me see if there's any shades in the Gilded Pastel palette that we could put on our lids that will give us some shimmer. No. Okay, we're gonna stay away from this because it's not giving. We'll use that in another video. My lips are dry. And they're chapped for some reason. I think the eyes look gorgeous. I'm gonna put a liner on. I'm gonna use this. I thought I had a Milani liner, but I think I got rid of all my Milani liners because they were too dry. I'm gonna put this Milani Conceal and Perfect Blur Out Smoothing Primer. I don't necessarily love this primer. I've tried it so many times and I always have the same outcome. So we're gonna try it again today. See if it's anything different, but I don't think so. I love the feel of the formula. I just don't love the performance of it, but we're gonna use this. Maybe it'll work different today. It feels like a silicone base. It's definitely like a soft kind of putty. And I could be using too much today. I usually don't, but I didn't like it from the first time I tried it. Maybe today it'll be better. I know it's supposed to mattify and blur. I used to use their Pour No More primer. I have it, I just haven't used it in a minute. I'm gonna let this primer sit for about 5 minutes and then we're gonna come back and start applying the makeup. So I'm gonna use this Milani Highly Rated Lash Extensions Tubing Mascara. I like this formula. I love the brush. It definitely gives length and volume to the lashes. It's one of those mascaras that you can wear without lashes and you can be happy. Like if you're going out to the supermarket or something, this will give you a nice eye-popping look because it does. Look at the difference in the two eyes. It really makes a difference. I like this Milani formula. It's more of a wet formula. So that is our mascara. Okay, so looking at my pores in that mirror, I feel like I need something else. So let me see what other kind of primer I have from Milani. If I can find my Pores No More. I'm gonna save this makeup look with this Revolution IRL Skin Filter. I'm just gonna put a little bit of this on the cheeks. They don't even make this anymore. It was one of my favorites. They have something similar and it works just as good, but this one I loved it. I'm just gonna put it in my cheek area where I have the most problems. I pulled out a few different things from Milani today, right? And I do have this Milani Glow Hydrating Skin Tint in shade 410 Dark to Deep. I don't know if any of you guys have this. It has 29% squalene, but it gives a beautiful glow on the skin. So we're gonna use this on the skin. Yeah, it just gives a beautiful look under the skin, like a nice glow. So we're gonna put that on. I really like the color of the eyeshadow. It's so pretty. The skin is not dry, like the primer is not dry, but we're gonna start. Now the only place that I saw this was on Amazon. I don't even see it on Milani's site anymore. I don't even remember where I bought it. I think I bought it at maybe off of Amazon's website or maybe off of Milani's website, but a while ago. Now I have this Patrick Ta lip balm on my lips and I was wondering like why are my lips chapped, but that's what it is. I was testing this out today. This Patrick Ta lip balm. Major Moisture Smoothing Lip Balm. Yeah, I'm not impressed. Okay, so we're gonna dab this on the face. We're using a Milani brush. It smells like coconut. Like, it has coconut in it. It just gives a really pretty glow under the foundation, but it's just a really pretty. It's actually a skin tint. Like, I don't have to put a foundation on over it, but that's what we're gonna do today. And this is still available on Amazon because I checked today before I filmed with it. I was like, let me make sure that you guys can pick it up if you like the way it looks on the skin. It does give some coverage, but it's not on this site for whatever reason. I don't even know if you could see the glow. Can you see the glow? You see the glow that it gives the skin? A really nice glow on the skin. So I have 2 shades of this Milani Conceal and Perfect Blur Out Skin Tint. I have 19 and 20. I'm going to use 19 on the face. 19 was my perfect shade. I just forgot to take 20 back to the store, so it's probably a shade I could use in the summer. So we're going to use this. This puts me in the mind of my luxury foundation, the Dior stick foundation. This formula is a little more smooth going on, but it definitely reminds me of my Dior foundation stick. If you guys want to see a video where I do like side-by-side dupes, let me know. This is my Dior stick right here. So I think the shade might be a little bit different. Yeah, this one is more of a warm tone. Dior is darker. I definitely could do a side-by-side comparison. So if you guys want to see like a side-by-side comparison of these products that I'm thinking that is putting me in the mind of when I'm putting it on, let me know. And then I will do that. I think that'll be fun. I don't think I've ever done that. Or if I did it like one time. So let's take this Milani brush and blend this in. This came out last summer and everybody was going really gaga over it. For a lack of a better word, everybody was loving it. I think it's nice on the skin. It's really skin-like, nice for every day. It actually lasted pretty long on the skin. I know I did a review on it, but it's just not something that, you know what, I have so many foundations and I'm always testing something and I always say that, like, I don't really reach for it. I don't know why. I have like one face and like, I don't know how many bottles of foundation. Maybe 200? I don't know if it's that many. Maybe 125. I never counted them. Maybe I should. I never counted them, but I have a lot of foundation that I could never use up. Look at how beautiful that skin looks. This brush is nice too. The brush is very dense and it blends out the product really, really nicely. I like that. I think the color is nice. I think it looks pretty good on the skin. Of course, my neck is darker, but my chest is not. So now I'm waiting for Milani to come out with a new concealer formula. Can you believe I actually used this much concealer from this? It must have been good to me. Like, I must have really liked it. This is Conceal and Perfect shade 160. It's a lightweight moussey formula. It's a long wear concealer. It looks like it's pretty full coverage. I smell it. It may be almost time for the garbage. I think I had it for a minute, maybe 2 years, maybe 3. This is shade 155. The other one was 160. They look very similar. Like, I don't think it was any reason for me to use both shades because they look like one and the same. This may be something that I need to declutter because the smell is definitely smelling. Let me say that. While I let it dry down a little bit, I'm going to put the Milani bronzer on. So this is the Milani Cheek Kiss bronzer in Mocha Moment. I want to say they only came out maybe with 4 shades, maybe more. I can't remember. It's been a minute. I think it's only 4 shades though, or maybe 6. It's been a minute. I knew what they had when they came out with it. I did do a full review and I love the formula. I think it's really good. So we're gonna use this. This is the darkest shade, of course. I say that a lot because it's like they stop. Some brands stop at a shade before I could even use it. So, and what happens is, like with Milani, one of the reasons why I don't really patronize them a lot is because they actually, like their powders and stuff, they stop at like a shade that I could use. And I'm like, what do I need this for? Like, why do I need to waste my time when I know that it doesn't work for me? Their powders, nice powders, but they're not my shade. And I mean like the foundation powders. Like, I think they had one that I could use, but I felt like they needed more. Like, they stop at certain products right before I can actually use it. And I was like, So I do have a lot of products from them, but I don't buy them like I used to. But I had to try these new bronzes and these new blush formulas for you guys, not necessarily for me, because, you know, I have plenty of bronzes that make me happy. But this is a nice formula of bronzer and it's a nice shade. This came out I'm gonna say 2 summers ago, because I want to say it came out around the same time as the Juvia's Place bronzer. Juvia's Place has been very, very quiet. They haven't really made any like waves, like nothing that made me say, let me buy it. Like they came out with some stuff early last year, like the cream pencils, the cream eyeshadow pencils, which I think I used one time on the channel, never touched them again. So it wasn't like a big deal. I don't know. I didn't really love them because I'm not a pencil eyeshadow girl. Let me say that. Yeah, I don't necessarily love a pencil shadow. Yeah, this is definitely a full coverage concealer. Now I plan on using everything that I can Milani, but I may have to use my powders to save Milani. We'll see. But it definitely gives a nice full coverage. I don't remember what this concealer does under the eye. I guess we're gonna see. Very full coverage. I'm just gonna blend out the edges because you know I like that brightness where the light would hit the high points of the face. So I definitely want to go around and just blend out the edges. This is a very creamy formula. So far it looks good though. Okay, I'm going to blend this out a little bit and then go on with the blush. That looks good. I feel weird with this low cut shirt on. I feel like, yeah, I feel weird with it on. Okay, so I'm gonna go into the Milani cream blush and I'm gonna go into Merlot Moment shade 140. These are very creamy pigmented formulas. And I don't necessarily like these kind of burgundy shades. Sometimes I feel like it makes me look too made up, but it's pretty. It's showing up like a pinky mauve kind of color, so we're gonna deal with it today. But this is not like my favorite kind of shades. But so far the cheeks are looking good with all of that product that we have on it. It's not necessarily showing too much texture in the cheeks. I do see texture, but these are like super creamy formulas. I definitely see texture. I'm gonna go into this shade. I don't even know if I ever wore it. Is it still closed? I never wore it. This is shade Blushing Berry. Wow, it's brand new. I never wore it. We're gonna use it today though. It's like a reddy color. It doesn't really look berry. It looks more pinky red. It's pretty. Now to me, I think these formulas actually accentuate the texture on the cheeks. Do you see that? Well, we're gonna see if we can make it smooth. I don't know if their powders are gonna do it, if I'm gonna have to pull out some of my life-saving powders. I don't know. Blush placement has changed, guys. It's like under the eye now. It's under the eye placement. It's not even blush placement. It's like concealer again. It's like a concealer eye. It's like a blush eye instead of concealer, like an under eye blush. So far so good. We're going to set the under eyes. So I want to say these are the latest powders. These are the Conceal and Perfect powders. I'm going to use this Conceal and Perfect powder in the shade Banana. No, actually this one. This is translucent, but I think this has more of a peachy undertone. That shade. No, we're going to stick with the Banana. I think the Banana would be. So I have 2 different powders from them. This is, I think the first powder they came out with. This is the Milani Translucent Banana. This is translucent medium to deep. We're going to use this one on our face, and we're going to use the Conceal and Perfect Banana under our eyes. That's what the shade looks like. Can you see that? I don't remember being a fan of their powders. No, guys, we're gonna use this puff. It's clean. This is a very finely milled powder. Very finely milled. I don't know if you can see that. I don't know why my under eye to me looks super dry every time I put a powder under it. Every time. Clearly it's very oil absorbent too. I don't necessarily know that this powder was the best for under the eyes. It looks like it's absorbing all of the oil and it's getting all of it in my nose. Wow. Can you see that it's absorbing the oil? Very oil absorbent. This one is translucent medium deep number 2. We're gonna put this on our face. That's the shade. So it has like a really orangey kind of color, but it definitely sops up the oil on the face. Okay, I'm gonna go back into this eyeshadow palette and just smoke out the under eye. I'm gonna take this and mix these two shades and just go here. I'm going back into those two shades again. I'm gonna put a waterline color. I'm gonna put this green shade. I don't know why I'm choosing green. This is called Wildcat. We're gonna put this in a waterline and see what it looks like. It's like a pretty metallic green shade. This is not from Milani, this is from ColourPop. I don't know if you can even see the shade, but it's actually very pretty. Can you see it? I hope so. Okay, let's go back into this mascara and put it on our lower lash line. This is the Milani highly rated mascara, if I didn't show it before. Sometimes I'm bad with showing the products. I'm trying to get better. This is so good. I love this brush for the lower lash line because it just pulls out everything. And the formula is nice and wet, so it kind of just slips down the lashes. I still think I need a little brightness in my waterline. We're gonna do it at the end. Okay, so I don't have a foundation powder from Milani because they didn't have one that was suitable for my complexion. So I'm gonna use something else. Probably Flower Beauty because they had color for me. These were the issues that I had with Milani where they did not have powders that was suitable for my complexion, which I thought was crazy. But yeah, so we're gonna use this. This is the shade Sable from Flower Beauty, who has gone out of business, and I really love the Flower Beauty formula. I'm gonna tap into this and just go over the whole face. I feel like very powdery, very powdery. Okay, so we're gonna take this Milani Make It Last Original 24-hour wear. They changed the formula. It used to be different, like 16 hours. Now it's 24-hour wear. So this is the jumbo size bottle. And we're just gonna spray with it. Now this is supposed to be comparable to Charlotte Tilbury. That's what everybody says. I want to make sure I get under my eyes because they were looking pretty dry. So after I finish doing this makeup, I'm gonna actually declutter some of these products. Like if they don't work for me, I'm just getting rid of them. I'm not bringing them into 2026. They're already here. I'm not gonna carry them with me in 2026. So I like being able to go back and use some products, but they gotta be products that work. Okay, these are the new Milani baked bronzers that are cooked on terracotta tiles. What it does, it's supposed to make the formula more finely milled. So yeah, the last time I used these bronzers, I used shade 3 and 4. Today we're just gonna use shade 4 and see what it looks like. This is the shade Sicilian Sunset. So that's what we're using. So let's see what it does. I never used this shade by itself. What are we thinking? Is it giving us what we need? I really feel like I like shade number 3 better. Like this one is like super, I mean you see it. That's what the cheeks look like without it. You definitely see it. I feel like I like shade 3 better. This one is more of a, it doesn't have the dimension in it that shade 3 has. Shade 3 has dimension, different like colors. Like it's just not one uniform color. It is like a mixture of maybe glow and pigment. And it's just beautiful. I mean, this one is nice too, but I like the shade 3 better on my complexion. That's just my opinion. It just gives more. This is nice, but that other one just really gives more. Yeah, this one has more of a reddy tone. It's like the more it sets down, I can really see it. It actually matches the color of my shirt. That's what I'm seeing. It looks very red. I didn't see that before because I didn't use this by itself like that. Let me know if, in the comment section if I'm wrong. Like, do you see what I see? It's more of like a burgundy, more like a bronzer than an actual bronzer. Look at that. It has a real bruised kind of look. And I'm not gonna add shade number 3 to it because I wanna see how shade 4 actually looks, and it gives everybody else a chance to see what shade 4 looks like on my complexion. So if you are my sisters in shade, that's what I like to call people that have my same or similar complexion, sisters in shade. Yeah, I like that. I think it's cute. So we're gonna do our nose again using shade 04, and it's definitely giving ready, and I did not notice that before. I I can't wait to see what this looks like when I edit back, because it doesn't have any warmth. Like, it's very cool tone to me. Wow. It definitely has like a burgundy kind of look to me. I'm gonna take this. Wow. Yeah, that's different. I didn't realize that. Am I wrong, or is it giving like a burgundy-ish red kind of shade? Like, I planned this with the eye look. It definitely looks more like a bronzer. I want to make sure it's blended out. I mean, it looks pretty. Okay, so we're gonna go into these two new blushes. These are the only two shades that I have, and I'm still on the fence on whether or not I will purchase more. But I have the Dulce Pink in 01, and I have the Luminoso 05. So we're gonna try these and see. I did like them the other day when I tried them. We did pink first the last time. Let's go into Luminoso first. Dulce Pink is actually a gorgeous shade. This is the Luminoso. You can definitely see the dimension in the shade, because it's not a solid. Let me show you. It's like a baked with like little lines, like veiny lines in it. See? And it actually shows up like that on the face. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but that's how it shows up on the face. And it gives a nice glow to the skin. So if you don't like glowy, but what I'm seeing is that because we have the proper, and I'm going to say proper, because we have the proper primer on, our skin is looking good. I'm not mad at it because it's not accentuating my pores. So yeah. And you guys know this is my super textured side. It's something about this area in my cheek that just, I can't get it together. Yeah. So if you like a glowy blush like this, then you're gonna love these, because these are super highlighty and glowy, but they actually look really pretty on the skin. Do you see that? They look really pretty on the skin. I feel like I need a little bit more of this right here. I don't know why, because I'm gonna put pink over it. But yeah. Okay, so let's go into the Dulce Pink. It has that same baked, you know, textured kind of look. This is the pink one, very pigmented, and this light is shining on the cheek, so you can really see it a lot on. It was actually very gorgeous, very, very pretty. What do you guys think? Do you like this Luminoso? I think it looks pretty. Of course, I feel like we need some brightening powder under our eye, which we're going to test out the Milani face palette and see if there's anything in there that's going to give us what we need. I love these face palettes from Milani. So I have this one, which I love. It's so good. And then I have this one, which I love. It's so good. So we're gonna see. They're not really face powders. They're really not. Let's try this bronzer under the eye. We're just gonna see. If it doesn't look good under the eye, then we'll try one of my other powders. But this is a bronzer. This is palette number 3. I do see like a little brightness. Yeah, it's actually brightening. Okay. What do you think? I think, yeah. I mean, it's not super bright, but I'm using this in place of my Fenty powder just to see if I can get that same, you know, erasing kind of look. I want to try to stick with Milani as much as I can. We want the skin to look gorgeous. I'm definitely seeing a lot of texture in my cheeks, but the glow is so pretty. Let me see if we can, if this bronzer is going to show up here. The bronzer has some luminosity in it too. I like that it's not a flat powder, so it actually looks really pretty on the skin. I do like that. Nice. It gives us a little dimension in the face. Okay, I like that. I think it looks pretty. I'm gonna just take this and go down the nose with it. That's good. It actually looks nice, my precious jewels. I didn't think that I was gonna like it, but it's actually really good. Okay, so let's go into highlighter. I'm gonna use this brush from Sigma, the Sigma F03 highlighter brush. I'm gonna take this, see that highlighter. First of all, these highlighters are gorgeous. I know I talked about these before when I was like in love with this palette and I couldn't stop using it. It was just so gorgeous, and it's still just as gorgeous. Do you see what it did right there? This is a blush shade. It's like a pinky blush. It doesn't have a name, but it does look beautiful on the cheeks. I don't know why I feel like, did I wipe something off? Does it look a little splashy? Does it look splashy, or is that just my lighting? I don't know, it looked a little splashy to me, but what do you think? I think the skin looks really pretty. Let's put a little bit of that. I'm gonna take this highlighter and put it here. This is like a goldy kind of color. I love a nose highlighter. Okay, I feel like I need something brighter in the waterline. Oh, okay, this is a white from ColourPop called Exit. We're gonna try this and see. I'm gonna take the green and just kind of try to fuse it together. I think the skin looks good. All right, let's do a lip. I don't really have any Milani liners, so I'm gonna use this Milani Color Fetish Hydrating Lip Stain to line my lips. This is the shade Rose Rising. It feels like a balm type thing. It's not super pigmented. I probably could have used a lipstick instead. It has a glossy kind of feel to it. I think that I could have put a regular lipstick on from Milani and been happy. I don't have their liners, but I do have darker lipsticks. So let's see. This one is Sensual. This is the Milani Fetish lipstick. Like a burgundy kind of shade, maybe brown. Then we have this lighter brown. That one is the shade Desire. And we have this, which is the shade Secret. I think these are supposed to be matte lipsticks. I like that. So that's these three shades. Desire, Sensual, and Secret. They look pretty. I'm gonna let it set down for a minute. I'm gonna put a inner corner highlight because I need it. And this eyeshadow right here, this pink one. I really wanted to put pink shadow on the lid on top of that orange, but no. I was like, nope, let me not do that. Let me leave it matte and just give a little inner corner highlight. I like that. So I'm gonna take my favorite gloss from Milani. It's probably my only gloss that I could think of from Milani. Okay, so this is the highly rated Diamond Gloss from Milani. I love this gloss. It's so good. It's so good. I think I probably have a backup somewhere. I'm gonna dip this Q-tip in here. But I tell you, this is one of the glossiest glosses that I know. I love it. I mean, since this has been released, they've come out with so many. This Milani highly rated Diamond, oh Lord, I can't even hold on to it, Diamond lip gloss. It's so good. Okay, so I'm gonna spray the face one more time. Okay, so let me just say this to you guys. Recently I started doing my makeup and using mascara before I put my lashes on, and I've been saying to myself, like, if I put lashes on first, then I can't get the fullness of what my makeup is looking like. So today I have my makeup on and I don't have any lashes on, right? I'm trying to puff this hair up some. So I don't have any lashes on and the look looks just as gorgeous as if I had lashes on. That just goes to show when a mascara is good. Because when you can wear a makeup look, without any lashes, then you know that your makeup is looking really good. And right now I feel like I don't even need any lashes. Like, I feel like the eyes look so good. I'm not gonna put lashes on. I'm gonna put some earrings on and then I'm gonna come back and give you guys my thoughts on this makeup. But so far I think this makeup looks absolutely beautiful. Is this makeup luxury makeup worthy? We're gonna discuss it. I'm coming right back. My precious jewels, I'm back. And like I said, I'm not putting on any lashes. You wouldn't even know that I don't have lashes on if I didn't tell you. This makeup looks gorgeous. Is it luxury makeup approved? Yeah. When you look at it, you can't really tell. Like, you won't know that this is not luxury makeup unless I tell you. So I'm going to quickly go over everything that we use just to give you my thoughts on everything. Some of these products I love, some of them I didn't, but I'm gonna tell you my thoughts and let you make up your own mind. I'm gonna list and link everything down below. I'm loving this makeup. I don't know if it's the hair that's making me love it, because I actually combed the hair today and like detangled it and did all those good things to it. So yeah. So quickly, I'm going over everything. Actually, I do have a highlighter that I want to try. This is called the Milani Sun Glow Luminous Solaire. Let's try this because I bought this and never used it. It's like a pretty shade. Let's see. Okay, look at that. That is gorgeous. Yes, it is. Okay, that is definitely... Oh my god. Do you see the difference? Okay, that's luxury. Highlighters that look that beaming but look like a light from within, you very rarely get that from the drugstore. Like sometimes they're too chalky or too chunky, and this one looks gorgeous. Do you see that? I gotta fix the light because I need the light on this side of my face to glow like this side is glowing. Yeah. Okay, so anyway, I love this. I never tried it before, brand new. I don't know when I bought it, but it's the Sun Glow Luminescent Solaire Strobe Light Instant Glow Powder. It is gorgeous. Gorgeous on the face, beautiful on the cheeks. It did not enhance my pores. I love it. Definitely luxury approved in my book. Okay, the more I use the Milani powders, I don't know if I like them or not. To me, I think the skin looks gorgeous. I don't know how long lasting they are, but what I do know is that as I was applying them, you could see how they were absorbing the oil. Now, whether they last all day, I don't remember. I don't think so. I don't know. Like, I don't know if I did a wear test. Like, to me, they look beautiful right now. I'm going to bed soon. It's like 8:30 or 9 o'clock maybe. Let me see. It's 9:31. So anyway, these Milani Conceal and Perfect powders, I don't think that they look any worse than any of the high-end powders that I have. Now, I don't know that they're as smoothing under the eye. I don't really see more creasing than normal. So I would say, I don't know if both of these powders are available. I think that only these Milani Conceal and Perfect powders are available. I'm gonna check because I think I bought those other powders before. I really like this makeup. I think it looks very pretty. If I didn't say I didn't have lashes on, could you guys tell that I don't have lashes on? I mean, like, does the look give it away that much? To me, I think it looks beautiful with just the mascara. Okay, so the Milani Conceal and Perfect powders, these are $13.99. The other powders, they must have did away with them because they're not on the site. So those are like older powders. These are the latest powders. And I think that they work fine. Like, they're definitely under eye shades. They're not like all over face shades. To me, that's where they fell short because the powder that I had first from Milani, this one was Milani 02 Translucent Medium Deep. They don't have anything like this anymore. So everything is light. So again, that's the reason why I don't patronize Milani a lot, because they don't have powders that complement my face. So I had to go to the older powders that I have in order to complete my face without having to use something from another brand. And then their complexion powders that I would use to like bring my face to one where I had to substitute with the Flower Beauty. They don't have anything in my complexion. But this Milani bronzer, the Mocha Moment shade 140. Love the formula. I think the shade was really nice. There was a girl online that was like, Milani's formula is the best formula. I don't necessarily know that that's true as far as drugstore is concerned. But I do like the blushes. I do like the bronzers, the cream, and I do like the new powder blushes. I think the powder blushes are beautiful. We use shade 4 today. I can't wait to really see what shade 4 looks like by itself, but to me it looks really, really beautiful. Very like a ready kind of bronze, like a really, I was laying out in the sun all day type of bronze, but it's beautiful. I like it. I think it looks very nice. I do prefer shade number 3, which is this one. I've used both of these in videos before, but I never used this one by itself. This one I've used by itself and I love it. Shade Capri Copper, beautiful on the skin. The new blushes, the Luminoso and the Dulce Pink, I really like the formula. If you're a person that loves a glowy blush, like a glow from within, you're gonna love these. I think it's like 8 shades. I don't necessarily know that I would buy any more because I have super textured cheeks, and I do see a slight amount of texture, but nothing to write home about. So these are really good, and I like the formula of both of them. The Conceal and Perfect Blur Out Smoothing Primer. I don't love this. Will I throw it away? No. I use it in conjunction with another primer, so no, I won't throw it away, but it's not my favorite primer. I like a primer that's really going to fill in my pores, and when I put products on it, it does not accentuate them. This worked out because I used the Revolution IRL primer in my cheek area, and I still do see like a little bit of texture, and I don't know why it looks splotchy over here, but I do see splotches, and I think it was because the formula did not lay right on my skin, and then when I added the other primer, it just didn't meld well together. So I don't necessarily love this. I may give it to somebody. So this right here, this Milani Glow Hydrating Skin Tint, like I said, you could still get this on Amazon. I think it gave a beautiful glow to the skin. It doesn't give a super amount of coverage, but it does give a nice amount of coverage. I can definitely see this being something that you could wear just to go to the supermarket, to run errands. It's a nice skin tint. I like it. My Milani face palettes. Today I use face palette medium, I think medium to deep. Which one is this one? Light to medium. I have light to medium and medium to deep, and I love both of them, but today we use this one. We use the powder on our face to give brightening. It didn't give us a whole lot of brightness, but so that I didn't have to substitute anything, I think it did a good job. The powders, they're mostly finely milled. They look really good on the skin. They didn't accentuate any pores. They look smooth, pigmented. I really love these two palettes. And the difference is this one I paid for and this one I got for free, so it does not have a mirror. I thought that was really weird when they sent it to me. I was like, why didn't they put a mirror in that one? But whatever. The cream blushes, really nice. I've had them. They're not something that I reach for. Anytime I've had blushes for 2 years and I've never used them. Not to say that the formula is not nice. Wow, I never used this one either. That's weird. Look, guys, I never used this one. Coral Crush. Never used it. And today was the first time that I used this one. Wow. Yeah, I'm going to start putting them to more use. Maybe that's why I didn't realize how good they were, because I wasn't using them like that. And if you watched my last video, I did use the Nude Kiss, and it was beautiful on the skin. So yeah, maybe I'm missing out. Okay, so my Milani concealers, they still work. They're starting to get like a little funky smell to them. I don't know how much longer I'm going to keep them, but I hope that Milani comes out with a new formula. But this really gave a beautiful amount of full coverage on the skin, like under the eyes, everything. I love a concealer that when I put it on, if I don't have time to put a color corrector under it, that this is going to correct everything, and it's not going to give me a gray shadow under my eyes. I did use some pencils from ColourPop that I really liked. I got these Christmas time. I used the color Exit and the color Wildcat. Really nice formula. Like, I like what it did to my eyes. I have the green on the outer part of the eye, and then I fused the white in it, and I really like it. I think it looks beautiful. The setting spray, of course, I love it. I think the setting spray is so good. Like, to me, I like this better than Charlotte Tilbury. I don't love the Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. Like, I have it, I used it, but I don't necessarily love it. And I don't know that I would repurchase it, because I found so many other setting sprays that I love so much more than the Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. That's just my opinion. And the Milani mascara, so good. I love the formula. I love the brush. When you have short lashes like I do, to see a tubing mascara be able to give me enough lashes where I don't have to put lashes on, you know it's a good product. This doesn't flake. It pulls out my lower lashes, which are very short. Really good formula. I love it. Do I love it as much as I love the one from Revolution? It's different. The brush is different, but they both do the same thing. So I love them both. I never told anybody to run out and get this though. I just love the formula of the wrap lash, and I also love the shades that it comes in. So this Milani highly rated is really good as well. Don't get me wrong, like, it's good. I would definitely recommend it. This Conceal and Perfect Blur Out Skin Tint, we use shade 19, but we have 19 and 20. And when I tell you, this is definitely a dupe for the Dior that I showed you. I love it. If you guys want to see like a side-by-side comparison or a side-by-side like dupe video, let me know and I'll work on that, because I think I have enough products now that I could actually do a side-by-side and be confident in it. And as far as the lip products that we use from Milani, this lip combo looks like my lips, only better. I mean, like, it has my colors. Like, it has that kind of dark lip, but with a little bit of light. It just looks very natural. Just a really nice lip combo. But we used 3 lipsticks. We used a lip balm. We used a lot of lipsticks just to get this, but it's a really beautiful look. So hopefully you guys love this video. Let me know what you think. Would you look at my face and say, oh, she had a full face of Drugstore on? Or would you be like, that's beautiful makeup? Who is that you're wearing? Dior? Is that Charlotte Tilbury? I think this makeup really did an excellent job. Oh, and hold on, because I didn't talk about this. This Milani palette, guys. First of all, do you see how beautifully pigmented and buttery these eyeshadows are? The eyeshadows look gorgeous on the eyes. They look like they're creamy. They look very pigmented. They did not crease yet. They look gorgeous. This palette right here, if you guys don't have any Milani shadows, or if you are looking for a nice neutral palette, you don't have to go and spend $100 on a palette. This palette is $13.99 and you can find it on sale a lot of times at Ulta, and you can find it a lot of times on their site on sale. So yeah, you don't have to go spend $100. These are gorgeous shades that you can use them all year long. I love it. It's so good. Yeah, I love this full face of Milani makeup. To me, Milani doesn't really disappoint. And I think the better I get with my application of makeup, the more I'm able to use just about any product to come out with a beautiful look. Hopefully you guys loved this video. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up. If you made it to this point in the video, please subscribe to the channel. That means you like my content that I'm putting out. And if you have the ability to hype the video, it just gives YouTube a signal that you guys are enjoying what I'm doing here, and to show it to more people. So I love you, my precious jewels. Thank you so much for watching. Of course, I'm going to link another video on the screen if you like this one, so that you can continue watching. And I will see you in the next video. I love you, my precious jewels. Let me know what you guys think of this makeup. Would you buy any of these products? Again, like I said, everything is going to be linked and listed below. And also, I'm going to have all the links. I'm going to pin it all in the comment section so you can see it. Yes, I love you guys. I love this makeup. I think it looks gorgeous, but I think the hair makes me feel gorgeous anyway. I really love the hair. I'll probably leave the link to the wig if I remember, because you guys always ask me about this. And when I tell you, like, I washed this hair when I got in the shower and I just combed through it, well, brushed through it and just coiled it. And these curls are gorgeous. And the hair is not even 100% dry. So, yep, that's it.